well with 3 or 4 people. Sometimes it can be kind of bad. It really depends who's in the room, but it is just as good as with 2 people. So, and we like to play 4-player a lot. We actually play it a lot more than 1v1s. 4-player and 3-player in the server.
And Luke saw saying, "My dream is a world where new
second chat. Sorry.
maps are added." I also wish there were more.
Are you fixing the score?
Yep. Sorry about that.
It's the world we live in.
All right, here we go. JC versus Kinix. This is very exciting. Can't wait to see how this.
I know this is gonna be awesome.
This is one where like I don't know who could win. Either one of them can win. This.
I'm placing my bets on JC.
Star. Kinix is gonna go for the Rocket Star.
I'm placing my bets on JC.
To be honest, I kind of am too.
I mean, he's looked insanely good in every single match that he's been in.
Yes,
Kinix
exactly.
obviously
We're talking
very
about, this is his first Rocket tournament. We're talking about this is Kinix's 5th tournament, and he's won
You're right.
3 of them.
Tournament nerves. This is where it would come into play, if any. Hey, I don't know.
Winner semis, that means they still take part of the prize pool home?
Yeah, I believe,
Guaranteed 5th.
yeah, everybody here, I think everybody left can win money except for the,
Yeah, so a lot of less pressure.
whoever loses in the loser's top 8 bracket, that's taking forever.
Is this the most high-level Kirby Air Ride tournament?
It's not
Probably. Probably. There are some insanely good players here. This is
Yeah, we actually didn't even have Infuri, who is arguably one of the best players. Yep. He was unable to make it.
He played last year, correct?
Yeah, he's
got like 3rd, I believe. It was like insanely close between Mike Jr.
Yeah, Infuri's absolutely insane. But right now, there's not too much going on. Just item collecting, very simple.
Kinix ditches the Shadow to get on the Rocket. That should go to show you just how much he likes the Star. If you know how to use it, that's good. Like, I ditched the Swerve to get on the Rocket.
Rocket's fun.
It's just, you just gotta know how to use it, and it's extremely viable for competitive.
I may have...
Not to mention, look how fast Kinix is charging right now.
I was gonna say, I looked away.
Charge right now.
Looked away, and this man somehow got a ton of charge, and he's getting
This
more.
is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough for JC unless he can find a machine that's viable versus the Rocket. Now, the Slick is actually decent matchup for the Rocket.
Ooh, there's weight.
Right now, it's looking like a stalemate.
Gets
I don't know
one,
about that. One shot was
solid hit.
Kinix is gonna be very hard to kill though. Kinix is gonna be very hard to kill. It's gonna really take some work from JC in order to do it. He's really gonna have to pull out.
That was a neat trick. Get under the platform for the boost.
Yeah, JC's really gonna have to pull a rabbit out of his hat to win this one, probably. They're just eating up items. JC coming over, he's blinking brown, indicating a lot of weight, so he can deliver some heavy hits. There's a Shadow Star, which I know he will go for in a heartbeat.
Yep.
So there he goes, and he now has a big advantage. Well, to the degree of PvP, the Shadow Star is much better than the Rocket Star at fighting. One issue being though, the Shadow he has low HP, but he can get enough offense, so he can easily get the Rocket Star. He just has to play it well.
I mean, he also has a lot of good movement patches so far. He can maneuver pretty well. I don't know if he'll be able to keep up, I don't know if he'd be able to keep up with Kinix actively boosting away. But if he
that is one problem. He's gonna have to wait until Kinix initiates the attack. This is 100% a destruction derby, so JC definitely has the advantage with the type of items that are spawning.
I'm feeling like it's a destruction derby also.
And he's blinking orange. If he manages to get somewhere near max offense, he could one-shot Kinix with the amount of HP that he has. That's how powerful the Shadow is. Kinix is gonna spin, so JC.
He's getting the opportunity.
Yes, there it was. A good hit.
Spin takes out half of his health.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a good spin. He actually spun late.
If it was a good spin, I think that would have been it, really.
Negative charge is unfortunate. There's a swerve.
Kinix definitely understands JC's power. He's gonna definitely not try to be risky. JC going for a plasma. Very good choice against the Rocket Star.
With all of his charges blinking yellow, if it was a drag race and he held on to this, obviously
he's gotta get over to him quickly. Kinix will see him coming, and he's boosts into the... Kinix, JC's being risky, holding onto the plasma. He does not have high frames. He presses Z to get rid of it.
After the first few shots, you kind of see that Kinix could just blast away from the...
They are both capable of one-shotting each other. This is another case where they could both one-shot each other at any point here.
If this...
And another pillar. This could create...
Oh, this could be it.
Kinix... Okay, they're both coming in with quick panic spins.
One...
Kinix does bust it really quick. Get in there, JC. And he picks up the microphone and does drain his items, but does not drain a lot of his HP. That's going to really help Kinix out. He definitely gets the item lead. If Kinix lands a boost kill, that could easily happen. JC needs to be careful now. Oh shoot, he actually spun at the right time. Just Kinix is not lined up. Kinix is going to get out of there, I guess. Kinix,
yeah, right now JC's going on the
not want to fight. Kinix is very close. If I was JC right now, I would have gone to the swerve, but he picks up a panic spin, so he is not able to
JC right at the last second. Barely
Nothing.
in the last and a half.
Nothing.
Great evasion from Kinix.
Right,
like
so
the aerial evasion is not
16.
amazing, but it's good enough.
Shadow Star has offensive 16 right now.
If it was a drag race, Kinix wins, but now it's not a drag race, so this is anyone's game still. Either one of them can win this.
Takes the high ground early.
This is interesting. JC's gonna have to be careful.
He's gonna stall it.
Oh,
you can't pick up the down wheel. He's probably gonna pick up the charge. And JC falls asleep again.
Oh, and he takes a big hit.
These are bad items.
Oh
This is very unfortunate. Although if Kinix ends up picking up the charge lock, his boost will become useless. Instead, JC picks it up, but another one is there. Kinix is gonna. And he gets a KO. This is where the Shadow's weak type of dynamic really causes it to suffer a little bit.
Yeah.
He's gonna have the plasma and get some.
Another kill.
Smokey, as good as over unless somehow JC can get some quick kills on Kinix, which he definitely could if he plays it right. Unfortunately,
I mean, at this point, you can run around.
Unfortunately, Kinix understands that he has a 2-point lead and he does not want to lose it, so he's going to stall the rest of the game.
Yep.
Which is definitely the smart choice. JC picking up the plasma. If he gets a quick kill and he has a chance, he misses.
I think
somehow.
the was still active. Oh God.
And KOs himself, so
yeah, unlucky. It's not gonna be easy to get 2 in the last 10 seconds. Especially with only getting abilities like fire.
Now it's impossible.
He just spins through his plasma shot.
Yeah.
That's
Kinix takes game 1.
Wow.
JC was just unable to handle the
That was
power
the
of
most
Rocket Star.
epic Destruction Derby match we had this whole entire stream. Like, that was neck to neck. It could have been anyone's game. The 16 offense on the Shadow Star was super scary, though. Well, unfortunately, like, JC could not land a hit.
Destroyed the machine immediately. Oh my goodness.
He's gonna land on the building in a second. Yep. Now he's gonna run to the Shadow Star.
Rex Wheelie.
He's gonna go for the Rex Wheelie? That means
He probably gets the
Kinix
Rex
is
Wheelie
gonna
to
pick
go
up the shadow.
elsewhere.
This is very interesting. Kinix will pick up the Shadow here.
And then picks up the wheelie
So he
bike.
opts for the wheelie bike, which is probably good. Lands a hit. Wheelie bike is definitely strong early game. The Shadow Star.
Looks like he's going
also
to take
strong
out
early game.
Shadow Star, and then kind of gives up on it when he realizes he's not fast enough.
I don't think JC will opt to go for a early game wheelie scooter pressure.
Yeah.
So
I feel like he would have if he could keep up, but he could not keep up. And instead, you should probably go for some items, which he decided to do.
very smart.
Mm-hmm.
These are all very smart choices right now.
Top speed on the right, which JC will grab in just a second.
Oh, missing the power-ups.
Yep. Wheelie scooter's not the best at getting power-ups. Good items underground.
Like, it feels like it's good because it has a very tight turn radius, but when it hits a wall or a box, it has weird properties that make it go flying in random directions.
We have got a quick start to this one.
Oh!
People are getting lots of already a lot of items in play.
Mm-hmm. They're prioritizing, and he tries to take a
Taking
quick
nice
spin at him.
Another nice spin. JC better get that swerve star. That might be his only advantage. Kinix notices
Oh,
that.
waiting.
Guys,
Wow.
He's gonna camp. He's gonna camp the swerve. And JC is taking advantage of this.
Yes.
Kinix is still gonna camp the swerve.
They really... Oh, he breaks it! He's gonna break the wheelie scooter too? Or... Nah, just leave him on an inferior star. Take his items and go. Honestly. No, that's a good point. I mean, the best
And
thing
it's
he
playing
can do
very risky going for a machine camp, knowing the power of the swerve, even though his life was on the line.
Yeah.
It ends up paying off.
That was smart camping right there.
So a decent amount of top speeds. We may have a race on our hands. I saw 4 on make that 5 on Kinix's screen in the last 30 seconds or so, and he's collected most of
that
them.
Rocket Star in the middle, I'm sure will become Kinix's pretty soon.
I haven't seen entirely. Has he gotten a good amount of? Ooh, that's a legendary piece right there. Pick that up.
Notices that and he's gonna
Hey,
go
you
for
just
it.
get
Kinix
steal-
gets stuck. Kinix
Steal
gets
the
stuck.
Dragoon.
Too much
Okay.
drift on
Steals
the
it.
shadow. Too much drift on the shadow. It's very unfortunate.
Knowing that this could potentially be a race, does the priority
see it
shift
being
to trying to
But
get
the
these?
scooter
Just
is
take 'em on. Just take 'em on.
underrated.
Underneath in the forest, there's another piece.
Oh, Kinix get hits by the time bomb. It does not do as much damage.
Let's see. If Kinix wants to deny any possibility of getting Dragoon, he gets that box right now. Yep. Exactly. And he
Kinix
leaves
is
it.
gonna.
Oh,
Hey.
that's dirty.
Yeah, he's gonna go for that.
there.
That is a rare tactic to go with.
That's so smart.
The hidden legendary piece trick. You don't see that every day.
And the reason it works is because you can see if there's a box underground from above ground, so you don't necessarily need to waste the time to go check down there. If there's no indicator that there's a box down there, he wouldn't
Yeah,
go check.
there's no reason to go check if there's a piece. Although JC's smart and he recognizes the fact that sometimes boxes can be opened and the piece not collected. So I would still not be surprised if he ends up finding that piece. And we're looking at.
The double
It really-
defense is going to really help against the
I would not be
Shadow Star.
surprised.
I'm
This
going for a
could-
kill.
It could be a destruction derby. Yeah, Kinix is starting to go on the offensive.
Loses the
Wheelie
sword.
Scooter though is more quick.
Mhm.
They're gonna converge on the top speed.
That was close. But yeah, tons of top speeds. I'm seeing. The second that I've seen
Single
blue,
race.
both
Okay.
of them are blinking blue.
Race. Yeah.
Single race, Fantasy Meadows. That's where we're going.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, Fantasy Meadows, that's the shortest race in the game. It's going to be over in
Yeah.
an instant.
Oh, the 2 top speed. That's big. There's another top speed in the middle right there. Yep, Jason saw it. He's gonna get it. And now he definitely has a speed lead over Kinix. I mean, you can definitely tell that Kinix is not going as fast as JC is.
Yeah, the only way that, like, I guess with these matchups of stars, with Air Ride machines, if they keep these machines, it kind of really depends on who gets off the ramp, because Shadow Star is not going to keep up, but if Shadow Star
Weird
gets
box
good,
physics.
like,
JC elects to ignore the boxes after being knocked away from them.
I mean, like, if there's going to be no fighting, it's just going to be down to, like,
Oh, it's a hit!
No.
Wow, they did not do any damage. My goodness. JC must be very weak, or Kinix is very strong. I'm very surprised that did not do more damage.
JC does not have like any offense.
oh my
on
god.
That.
It's
They're
gotten to the point, they want kills. And
Oh, the
second piece?
The third piece, it's underground. JC's got to find it. He's going to keep looking through red boxes. That third piece, and Kinix will get it now that he recognizes JC does
Yep.
have 2 pieces.
Okay, so he gives
And
it
now
to
they're
Jake.
gonna fight each other for the.
I honestly, with the stage prediction, I don't know if JC goes for a fight. Kinix, I believe, should. It's you want to do something about the fact that wheelie scooter is zooming around.
I think JC is being smart as to not fight because he's on a weaker machine compared to the Shadow, and he can definitely win this. I think he recognizes that he is indeed faster than Kinix.
73 on the ground. Yeah, both of them have picked up insane amounts of top speeds, and if
The
it's
difference between the wheelie scooter and the Shadow is that the Shadow will go much faster if it gets an
in
airborne.
the air,
So
I don't know, the
is one-
scooter.
Well, that's
the
what I'm
scooter's
saying.
looking faster airborne too.
There's one. It does collect a lot of speed when it goes off a ramp, but it's not like the Jetstar. But the fact that there's a ramp at the beginning of Fantasy Meadows gives him a chance, but the cave is gonna slow
Yep,
him down a
JC's
little bit.
stalling to hopefully crank out the win for speed.
And this event's gonna be
If
over.
one more top speed, we got the
I think
Fantasy
it's gonna be
Meadow.
over in like what, 10 seconds.
JC's got low turn. JC's got low turn. This could cost him. He just has to stay on the ground.
It stays on the ground, and one
once
stays in the air.
Kinix is right behind him. He's right behind him.
Oh my goodness!
Milliseconds!
He wins
Milliseconds!
by
What
0.2. 0.02. That's as close as it can get. Literally as close as it can get. Oh my goodness. That is actually...
Oh my god. The change, you saw that Kinix on Shadowstar caught up a lot when he was in the air, but the last section has little to no ramps.
Crazy. It is tied by that much. If JC wins, he will have won by literally as close as it can get. That it cannot get any closer. You
Someone
cannot.
needs to Twitch clip
The
that.
game cannot.
Someone
The
needs to
game
Twitch clip
cannot.
that.
The game cannot compute 0.1. It can only be in
60 frames per
increments of
second,
2.
yeah.
So
Oh my god.
that is literally the closest it can be.
I was checking for desyncs.
Oh, it looks good.
Yeah. There's no issues.
It's unbelievable.
Perfect, yes, sir. No, an insanely exciting second match.
Yes,
God.
my heart was racing. Oh my goodness. Right now, this just started, so there's no. The hype is now. Train is now
Jeez.
wearing down.
If I was JC, I'd be having a nervous breakdown after that match. That's like to win by that much. When you're facing elimination, it's just like beyond crazy.
Oh, that's relatable. Just accidentally falling into the river because you don't have enough
Will
glide.
JC
to
get the
go
shadow starter? JC being a shadow?
there. I don't know about chilling in the plains area. Got some decent stray power ups, but obviously we know no boxes.
All right, JC with the advantage here with the shadow star. Kinix still on the compact.
Fog. We finally have our first fog event.
Oh, they
Okay,
didn't disable this? This event's banned.
Wait, yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute. What? I recall people turning it off, but.
I guess they forgot. I'm kind of debating what to do now.
We can just end it
Just
right
stay-
now. It's so early.
Yeah, no. You saw Kinix just stopped for a second.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, this isn't supposed to be happening. Oh well, it didn't.
I don't really know what to say. I guess
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like.
we can ask them
we
whether or not they want
probably
to
stop the. I mean, Kinix is just not opening anything or trying because it's pretty obvious this is not supposed to be happening.
Yeah. It's nothing.
Oh, they're probably just waiting for some input from the TOs. Why is it banned? It's not unfair. It's just a really.
It's a freaking stupid event.
great-
It's
it's a
so
pretty
boring.
stupid
Who the heck
event.
wants to watch this?
You can't see what's going on. Oh, it's not too much RG. It's just lame. It's like banning wobbling. It's like I
That's
don't
kind of
care how
why.
many
Well,
RG
it's kind of like why I'm on like the fence about like we can probably still let this count just because it doesn't really affect the game.
Yeah. It's just
It would be
boring.
like it'd be like a different story if they went into a banned stadium like Kirby Melee. Like that would then it would not count.
There will, I mean, definitely as this game gets played more competitive, there's probably going to be like a scene-wide agreement what's banned and what's not.
Okay, so
And,
here we have an
something like this
interesting
you'd want to.
Kinix is convinced of a gliding stadium. He only goes in the wing star when it's a gliding stadium. And I would have to agree to him. There is a lot of glide. So
Mhm.
Kinix has to kill... I mean, JC has to kill Kinix. Otherwise, he will lose.
Mm-hmm. I just saw a slick star. It's alright gliding, but I don't think it's good enough to take down winged star. With that event, kind of slowed down the item pickup for a while, so both players are not as powerful as they would normally be at this point. I don't know if that's going to involve them having a fight at some point and just taking a bunch of power-ups, or if they're just struggling to make back lost time they had with the fog event. Nobody's broken the star either.
Yes, I noticed that.
It's just out of the way. I think they're just finding. It's like when you can't find any boxes or good power. Ooh, barely misses that top speed.
Down
You
turn,
can't
that's
find
bad.
boxes with-
Bad. Kinix tried to land a quick hit. Misses.
Yep, I knew they'd go for the slick star eventually.
It's
Oh,
a good
really?
choice.
He's opting for the slick star.
It is a good choice.
And the problem is if it's a.
Well, I mean,
air
if I
glider,
was Kinix, I would be extremely convinced of a gliding stadium to the point where it's almost not worth it.
Yeah. I mean, the benefits for Slickstar are only for like
Oh,
city
3 top
trial.
speed for JC. He's gonna be excited.
Did
about
JC just pull 4 top speed and a boost from 1 box?
It's 3 top speed.
Three top speed.
Okay.
It was insane.
Still
Both
ridiculous.
of them
but
up.
good
Yeah, still a
box.
really good pull. Yeah.
Sometimes
I was
you
doing
can get
that,
4
but,
top speed in the
Ooh,
box,
next.
but it's extremely rare.
That's nice.
I wonder if they'll get the Hydra though. Like, I wonder if like it would. If it was me,
No one
I
got the
probably
Hydra
I
yet.
probably wouldn't get the Hydra. Like, I would not go for it. It's like not worth it.
Yeah, it's. There are.
Okay, so here's an interesting dynamic. Look how slow Kinix is going compared to JC. This
Mhm.
kind of thing can make this next stadium, once again, a lot closer than we might expect. Especially since Kinix is not on a stadium-dominant machine, and neither is JC.
Yeah, we know that it's very likely not going to be Destruction Derby, so the benefits of Shadow Star are not exactly apparent. But he's moving so fast and flying so far that I still think he has a bit of an edge if it were to be Air Glider or High Jump.
Nice. Both of them have a considerable amount of top speeds, though.
JC is playing like MJ, actually, right now. Mike Jr., sorry.
Yeah, no, I was going to make a
Abbreviation.
joke about Michael Jordan, but
You,
you corrected yourself.
yes. He is really much, he's just opting to remain in the air and only getting items that he needs.
Oh, missed the last item. That could have been the game changer, too. You never know. 15
What's gonna
top
happen?
speeds, 7 top speeds.
Dude, tournament on the line.
Single
race.
race.
Yeah.
Another Fantasy Meadows. I think that
This is
JC
JC
This is,
wins, I think.
this is a hard cope.
Unbelievable.
flies into
He
the air.
wins.
It's over.
By 0.2
Oh, they messed up on the-
milliseconds. He wins.
Gets blessed with
Winner
the double
semifinals.
Fantasy Meadows, the
That
double Shadow
that
Star
is-
Fantasy Meadows.
That is just unbelievable. That you want to talk about clutching up. JC deserves this in any sense of the word. That is
Yeah.
crazy. He is on to winners finals.